Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Yes, I know. I am late. Is my controller going to be nice to me? No. Obviously not. Why would it be? When is it ever? Of course it isn't going to be nice to me. Will it be nice now? No. Of course not. Oh, it started working right there at the last second. Hello everybody! Welcome back to some more Outer Wilds. Sorry for the little break on this game, and also sorry for being late to the start of stream today. Just the struggles of the finals project in my architecture degree, basically, you know. Graduating literally in a few days, so yeah, having to deal with all that pain is annoying and wonderful. Today, I hate to say it, there's only one real place we haven't exactly gone and done much with, and I hate it. I absolutely despise it, because I am not a fan for pseudo-horror of any kind. I legitimately think that today is going to be the day that I struggle very well. Yeah. There's the anglerfish. One player was the anglerfish and wore a blindfold. The rest of the children, the little fish, lined up against one wall. When the anglerfish said go, the little fish had to sneak across to the other side. Real anglerfish are blind. Yep, so they're blind. And we have to be quiet. That honestly makes me feel like maybe it's better to go in without the ship. But I don't know if I have enough fuel for that. Yeah, the only other place that we have, like, no actual identity for is the Sun Station, and the Black Hole Forge. Like, a lot of this stuff, like, I've figured out the Quantum Moon. We did the entire Quantum Moon last session, and I felt really good about it, but, like, yeah. Wait. I've done this, though. I've done this, though. Like, I've done all this. I guess I just haven't seen the Southern Observatory, even though I've been there, I swear. Anyways. To pain, agony, and me being absolutely afraid of everything. Yippee! Okay, there you are. I hate my life. This is not going to be nice. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be a terrible idea. I'm getting a little too close to the sun. I'm like, please pull away from the sun before the sun kills you. So look, I mean, we're trying to figure out Dark Bramble, okay? Dark Bramble has this wonderful, wonderful thing called giant-ass anglerfish. I am terrified of them. I do not think this will be a fun experience, especially if my ideas are now correct and I need to go in without my ship. Because that's very, very scary. And I'm not looking forward to that. I am doing the opposite of looking forward to this. I am actively fearing for this scenario. I do not like this in any way, shape, or form. Not a good idea. God. I don't think this is a good idea. Especially with the fact that I'm already moving. Okay. I'm already moving. So, I want to check out which ones are which. That one, I believe, is an anglerfish. Yep, there's the light. That's an anglerfish. Okay. What about you? Are you an anglerfish? No, you're an orb. And you lead somewhere. Aha! Okay, why do I feel like that one's important? Okay. How about you? Okay. Hey. Hey. Ceiling. I'm trying to stay very still right now while I do this search. I think I'm actively launching myself backwards, which is an interesting discovery to note. Okay, so I can't tell if I'm getting anywhere with that. However, it is funny to me that I can do that. Ow. Okay. So, unironically, I want to get next to perfectly still. I also want to see what this red one is, because I've seen it. Like, I've been there. I've seen that one. But I died as soon as I got up close to it. Yeah, I'm glad that this actually launches you just a teeny bit. Because, like, that is very realistic that that would do that, actually. Oh, there was an anglerfish right on top of it that I never saw. Wait. Okay. I'm like, I know this is not what everybody wants me to do. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. I'm doing this because I need to. And I need to have this discussed. Can I leave? Can I leave this place? I can. Awesome. Thank you. We're going to land and refuel. And then I'm diving in the worst way imaginable. alone. No ship. No hard outer shell. Just being small. I will be small, and I will do this. This is going to be a terrible idea. It already is a terrible idea. In fact, it's so terrible of an idea that I would like to have a discussion with the manager of this idea. Oh wait, that's me. Okay. Okay. Don't move. Is that the one that we're after? I'm like, I know there's one of these that I'm after. Nope. That's you. Okay. Wait. There's one right there? There's very many, actually. Where am I going? There's, like, a light that I'm looking for. That's the one I'm thinking on going to. I hope I'm not making noise doing that. God, this is terrifying. Like, I'm hoping that that's really quiet and not actually, like, too loud. Okay. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. All I see is a spike. I think I've had enough already. Mentally. Is that one? Okay, thank you. Can I head towards it? Please? Just nicely. Okay. It's right there. If I can make it over there, I will be happy. I'm going to push myself just a little bit. I'm standing on the ground, I think. I'm not. Okay. Can I push myself over? Please and thank you. Why am I so afraid of any movement? Okay. Yes, I know 3 minutes of oxygen are remaining. I'm taking this way too slow for anybody. Including myself. Oh my god! That is too many! How are there so many? How are there so many? How many are there? Oh no! Okay, that's a seed. What about you? No, stay in. I don't want to deal with the rest of this. How are there so many? Oh! Wait, that was the core. Hang on, wait a minute. Is this one safe? Like, legitimately, is this area actually safe? I'm over here panicking about how many there are, and I'm like, wait a minute, it might actually be fine. I mean, look, it's not gonna be fine. I know it won't be fine. Okay. There's so many of these that don't actually have a light attached to them that is actually confusing me a little bit. Okay, those are just cores. What is the big bright one? Because the big bright one is the one I'm genuinely looking at. Yes, I know, I've got literally 60 seconds of oxygen remaining. At this rate, I'm kind of accepting it. This is more just analysis of what the hell going on. Stop breathing so heavy. Have you not heard that you shouldn't be breathing super heavy when you're running low on oxygen, dude? I get it. This is scary. It's scary for me, too. What the hell is that? So, Dark Bramble has a seed of itself in it. Because that makes sense. Are genuinely all of these just... Those aren't anything, are they? None of them are actually scary, are they? Yeah, I know, I'm dying. It's fine. This time, it's okay. Huh. Okay. That, I do not like seeing how many there were. That's like genuinely a bit, that's genuinely a bit much, to be honest, for that area. Okay, well, we've done our one. I'm not going back. No, I'm gonna go back because I need to. It's the one spot I don't have like full knowledge of anything going on in, and I'm like, well, I've evaded it long enough. I've literally gone to the quantum moon. I've seen that part. I've understood that I need to somehow quantum myself over to the eye. Magically, no clue how that happens, but sure, we'll figure it out. Anyways, where are you, Dark Bramble? Oh, hey, look, the exact same spot I put you last time. Don't run into the sun, please. I love this game. Okay, it's gonna put me right into the sun, isn't it? It's gonna put me right into the sun. Hold on. It's putting us right into the sun. There you go. Don't throw me into the sun, please. Thank you. Do not throw me into the sun, please. Okay. I do not like this place. Sam, I am. I do not like your anglerfish. Damn. I don't know. I didn't know what to say. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's go this way. And down we go. And land right there. Smooch. Okay. It begins again! Wait. Okay, I do have my spaceship on. I'm like, wait a minute, do I have my spaceship on? Oh, wow. I chose a bad side to actually land on. Okay. Here we go. Again. I'm already starting to regret. Again. Okay. Now, I believe we went after this one. So I'm going to go after this one. And we're just gonna go very slowly. Because I think that's legitimately how you do this. Is you go very slowly. Unbelievably slowly. You don't make noise when you're moving slowly. Make sure that that's not an anglerfish that I'm just waltzing my way right into. I sure hope not. I believe it's not. I sure hope it isn't. It's not. It's a seed. Thank God. Had that secondary moment of panic again and was like, I am safe over here, correct? Okay. Okay. And go in. Go in. I don't like what that means. Why is there only one? That's different. Hang on, that's different. Is every single side of this thing different? Also, that's just an anglerfish. Yeah, that's just an anglerfish. There's nothing else in here other than the anglerfish. That is just an anglerfish. That is not what we saw last time. I mean, I get it. I came in this from a different angle. I thought all the holes were the same. Language and phrasing. So... oh, God. Does each one of these things have a correct hole? No, that one just has one, too. What the frick? I must have went towards a different one. Okay. Are you... you look like you're moving, which is why I don't like you. Yep, you're an anglerfish. So... I could be a god and make the jump. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. And if they hear me, I'm ready. If they hear me, I'm ready to die. And I accept it graciously. I'm afraid to look. I'm afraid I'm not moving anymore, though. Stay perfectly still. Okay, I am approaching it slowly. I am approaching it very slowly. I am afraid to turn around, move, or anything. I am hands off the entire controller because I am that afraid of everything. Okay, please, just go. Please. Please. Just slide forward. I get it. I'm only going to have a minute of oxygen remaining in about 3 seconds. Please do not let the beeps of that make him know where I am. Okay, come on. There's more lights in the red one. And this one, I'm betting, is going to be the scary one. I'm like, I don't want to readjust, but I'm going to need to soon. Go in, go in, go in. Pull back, pull back, pull back! Oh! Okay. Perfectly still! Perfectly still! I'm gonna die right in front of them. Yeah. Okay. In good news, you can fly right in front of them. As long as you are perfectly still. Oh my god. Okay, I want to try that again with the ship, now that I know that. Because I think the ship can handle that. I think I can handle that in the ship. I think I can do that in the ship. Because I understand now what it is. It's just stay perfectly still. Doesn't matter what it is, it's just stay as still as possible. Do not run anything. Is there a quiet mode on this? Nope. Like, I forget, does this have Subnautica's quiet mode or something on it? And I forgot which game I was thinking of that did it. That's why I was like, wait a minute, does this game have a quiet mode on the ship so that, like, it does nothing in terms of sound? Okay, don't bring me into the sun, please. Oh, hey, look, the Quantum Moon's here. Could go take a quick trip to the Quantum Moon if I wanted to, you know, that'd be fun, that'd be nice. That'd be wonderful. It would be beautiful to not have to go to the death hole. Okay, so our goals: take the ship to the red dot, stay perfectly still. Take the ship to the red dot. Stay perfectly still. Okay. You're gonna slide me in. I don't know what that is. Going to point and go. Point and go to the red. Okay, just hold still. Hold perfectly still. Yep, I'm like, you're an anglerfish, aren't you? Yep, there it is. Alright, we're about to see something. Does this thing auto-detect the ship? Because, boy howdy. I didn't put enough thrust into this thing. Well, it's been nice knowing you guys. I'm having a good one. You know, we're just gonna stay perfectly freaking still, and I'm going to breathe and pray that I'm not going to die. Right here. Because, yep, that's what I'm afraid of. Mm-hmm. I sure wish I could launch something backwards, you know? Rotate. Move. Sadly, I don't think these are niceties I get right now. I don't like that I can hear them breathe, by the way. That's, like, not nice to me. This is genuinely actually, like, hitting a lot of my fear responses, and I'm over here just like, oh, yeah, you know, this is normal. This is nice. This is perfectly wonderful and fine. I'm totally feeling good about all this, you know, totally enjoying this right now. Totally not struggling internally. Okay, can we please move just a teeny bit faster? I don't want to get wherever we're going and have to speed run there either. I don't know what it is we're after. I just know that wherever this is, there's a lot of them. Very evidently meant to go there. Okay, am I even moving? Oh my god, wait. You can like tip tap. You can like tip tap. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Too hard. Yep. I'm like, too hard. I'm dead. Okay. Note to self. Tip tap can get you killed. See, it doesn't help that every single second right now in this stream feels like an agonizing 20 minutes to me right now because of the fact that I'm dealing with all this stuff. So, it is the additive of, okay, cool, we're doing all this. I am not enjoying it. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I just am like, oh my freaking god. Let me have a chance. Ugh. Yep, I know. Just gonna launch myself on over there. There you go. Okay, alrighty, into space we go! Also, wait a minute. That thing is moving. There's a light that is moving perfectly even with me, or not perfectly even, but like relatively similarly with me. Yeah, there's a light like right under the left button symbol right there. We'll check that out in the future. Okay. I'm going to go in. I'm going to hold still. And then we're going to full steam ahead right at the red dot. There we go. Okay. I think that'll give me the speed this time. I was way less fearful of it. There we go. I'm like, I'm doing it again. Just because I feel like it. Honestly, in all honesty, I just need to deal with it so many times that I won't even care. If I do that, I can magically handle it. Yes, hi, buddy. You're gonna be breathing there for a little bit, aren't ya? I'm a bit too close to you, aren't I? We just hold perfectly still. Nothing goes wrong. Nothing happens. Just relax. It's fine. I don't like these things. And if they could hear me, I'd be dead. Don't make that breathing noise. Stop it. I get it, you guys breathe, but can you, like, maybe not? Maybe, please. It's not nice, and I do not like your breathing. I don't like this because I know what the next zone is, and I'm 900% sure that I do not get time on it. Like, I'm pretty sure once I'm in the next zone, it is, well, GG's. Hope and pray you've got the speed. Especially because we've seen how much there is in this zone. I genuinely am like, oh my god. Just, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get just a little closer and then we're launching. Hold. Go, 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 go! That's a problem. I don't know where I am. Ah, God! It bounced me out! It bounced me out! I'm like, what do I do? I'm going right into its mouth. It literally went donk. so unfair. Look, I will admit I was doing better whenever I just went in without the ship. But, like, at least with the ship, I have the protection of, oh, I don't have to worry about oxygen, you know? I will admit, do I think that the ship is going to be slower? Yeah. Yeah, there is a light that literally is within the system that, like, is moving with us. Or, hang on. Oh. I wonder about that. Yeah, that has me curious now. I mean, they are blind, per se, but, like, I don't know, I feel like light would still be something they might be pseudo-sensitive to. Oh, and the stream's temporary. I'm going to hate my life. Charge! Thank you! Pray that that's the right angle this time. Come on! I do not like this. Okay, we're lining up correctly, I believe. I wish I knew if you could rotate or not. Because that's the part that I genuinely worry about. Okay, please don't bounce me out as soon as I land in here. Okay, we're good. We're in. Okay, we're going. We're going. I do not like this. I do not like knowing if I can rotate or not. One little tiny mistake and you're dead. You wanna know what's worse? I'm 9,000% sure that as soon as I get there, there's gonna be one more. What is that? What the hell is that? What actually is that? Oh. Oh, they're eggs. Oh, those are eggs. Okay, so we don't want to go towards red. Got it. This is the opposite of where I want to go. Noted. I found the eggs. Ah. That's not terrifying to note. Okay. Is there a reason I would like to be here? There's gotta be a reason. I don't want to know what happens when I bonk right now, by the way. But we're about to find out. Death? Immediate? Painful? Is there something in the center of them? Nope. Is there a reason to be here? I don't know. However, this is starting to make me very fearful of... How the frick do I get out? Oh my god, are you kidding me? There's a way out over there. I mean, that one just went in. Right behind that guy. Does this literally funnel it in? I'm like, I would like to spin and see my surroundings. Just real quick so I can analyze something. Okay. So if I can slide myself right underneath him, there is a way to go. Problem is, I have to get under him. Or around him. And that's kind of hard to do. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting around him. So, where's the others? So I can see if it's possible to get around him. Around them, I should say. I hit that one perfectly square upside the face. Okay, I'm like, that's where we came in from. So, note to self, the red one's bad. Maybe avoid it. Find the one that's white that just leads me to more, hopefully. And that way I don't need to be afraid? Question mark? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm trapped here. I think I'm legitimately pretty well trapped here. Especially because I'm actually moving. You're an angler, right? Yeah, you're an angler. Donk. You know, they really should have made that so that that did something. Ugh. I'm just gonna be honest. Oh my god, there is one. There is one. That one's it. I'm not near any of them, am I? Wait, what? There was one of you that was, like, literally perfect. Come on, where are you? You know, the thing I'm curious about is what are these things predators to? Because, like, they gotta be predators to something, or else they wouldn't know to eat me. Okay. The other option is I think this one was a nice one. Nope. No, it wasn't. Okay. Well, hold towards the light. Micro adjust. And ladies and gentlemen, until dawn. Hopefully that launches us right to it. I do not want to try this twice. I don't even want to try it again. But at this rate, we're so far in, you gotta go deeper. I would hate if whatever it is that we need to do to get out of here requires us to make this dive, like, multiple times, by the way. Like, if I actually legitimately have to do this delve multiple times, I'm gonna cry. Okay. Okay. Okay, just hip hop. Hip hop. Keep going. I don't sense immediate death. I sense niceness and wonder. And maybe a bit of immediate death. Okay, I think we've made it. Okay. I need to look at each of these. Yes, I know. Oh, that sends it right back to me. What about you? What are you? I don't know. You're making me have to trust. I don't like that. In a room where, or in an area where everything can kill me. Okay, that's because you're an anglerfish. So I'm stuck. What we found is I am stuck. That's on my butt. So, I mean, that is just an anglerfish, right? Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's just a nice and wonderful little anglerfish right in there that's going to be the death of me no matter what I do, right? So, I really think I've reached, like, dead ends so hard that you can't get out. Well, hold on. That is going to a unique area. Where that unique area is, I'm not sure. I've lost it. Okay. Let's just go. Let's just head out. Head on out. Wait. Okay. I mean, obviously there's more, but like, ow. Oh God. Yeah, that's the starboard thrusters, just dead. Okay, I'm like, is that a new planet? Oh God. Ow. Can I get like a landing? Somewhat? Thank you. Yeah, I screwed you over. Okay, I mean, we figured some stuff out. There is a planet somewhere that's literally just like got a light on it that I'm looking at, very confused, so to say. Is there... Hollows Lantern. Wait. White Hole. The White Hole Station. Yeah. Yeah, from Ash Twin. You mean not... So, whatever we found there wasn't enough. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how much time of the loop we've got left. We'll try it again some other day. I want to... Oh yeah, we do not have much time left in the loop. I want to rotate around the sun for a bit because I'm getting some interesting concepts, to say the least, in my mind. And I'm curious what they are. Because I don't think the White Hole Station was that light. It might have been. Don't get me wrong, it might have been. I don't think it was, though. In before I put... Ah, yeah. Yep, there it is. The end of time, space, and everything else in memoriam. Come on, just rotate. I'm looking for a shadow. Because I want to see that thing. Come on. Yep, as all stars and everything else in the world explodes. Yep, thank you. I know. Just looking for something. Maybe it was the White Hole Station. Maybe that's what it was. Anyways. And there it goes. Beautiful. And so long. Yep. Thanks. It also means I don't get to relax and I need to go back. So, red bad? Red bad. Red bad. I think is what we realized red dad. It does make me wonder where else I can go with it. Like, I genuinely don't know. I'm starting to run out of leads, really. Like, my brain is just frying itself on what even to check. Like, I get it. So, these look done. The vessel, yeah. So, we're searching for the vessel, is what we're after when we're going into there. We know how to handle them. Feldspar is apparently going to Dark Bramble. Wait a minute! If I want to go see Feldspar, and that's what it's linked to, hold the phone. Hold the phone. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Where are you? Where are you? You. Yes, you. Hi. Hi. Thank you. Goodbye. There. Go there, please. You're going to give me I knew I saw something with this. I knew there was a reason. Oh my god. There's a dude who's been camping out on a frickin' skull of one of those guys. Of course he has been. Of course he has been. That's where Feldspar is. Because the game frickin' stacked something that I think I wasn't supposed to know already. Oh yeah, that's the Whitehole Station. Never mind. Never mind, I'm an idiot. That's the Whitehole Station. Okay, now guess what we do? We follow our duplicate signal error. Hopefully this leads us directly to him. Now the issue is I don't know about the rest of it. Okay. Remember. Forward until dawn. Forward until dawn. Frick. Bonk, please. Wait a minute. Isn't this the one that just had a lone guy in there? I'm trusting my scout. Full on trust right now. God, this is this whole place is nerve-wracking to me. Like, I just struggle to even handle this place. No, this is the one with all the lights. Awesome. Good to see. Okay, pick one. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Okay. I'm like, I remember that one was one, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna line ourselves up. And we're gonna go full steam ahead. And we're just gonna slide all the way on over. This is genuinely nerve-wracking. This is scary. I despise doing this. So we're aware. Okay, that's where he is. Yeah, that's where he is. So this is to him. Okay. Well, here we go. If you're lying to me, Skull, and you're not a skull, but a real one, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm not gonna be happy. Especially because by the time I know, it'll be too late. And I'm not looking forward to that. Please. Please be dead. Please be really dead. I mean, there's a tree growing out of you, so I sure hope you're dead. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. You know, I get the feeling I'm not supposed to be here right now with this. I'm trying to land. It's not working. There we go. Sure, you know what? This works. There we go. That works. Hey, Feldspar. Wow. Where'd you come from? No one's come here in, well, ever, actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. I made you an astronaut. You haven't blown yourself up yet. Good for you. Feldspar, you're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive. Been camping here out here since my ship, crashed violently. Wait, what? Oh, this is a good story. I just finished exploring the core of Giant Steep and needed a new challenge, and none of us had ever been inside Dark Bramble, so I think, hey, let's give that a try. I've been cruising around for a while, dodging the odd massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns when I run into this huge anglerfish, biggest I've ever seen. All a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy, going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and well, like I said, crash, blammo. On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that isn't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. Camped out here where I crashed at first, found the skeleton later. Great find, but would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, Angelin. Sorry's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire while. Or don't, fire's not going anywhere. Anything else you need? Oh my god. Found something. Okay. Wow. Went to the core of Giant Steep, so you figured out the old tornado trick, did you? Good work. Found that bit out by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, eh? Hornfels would have had my very handsome head if she knew I'd been riding the Cyclones again. Literally how I did it. Ship is fragile, it can break. You can't subject it to extreme conditions. Not like I was flying the thing into the sun now, was I? And jellyfish, you figured those out too? Hatchling, I'll tell you what, you've done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. I do want to keep talking. Found the anglerfish nest, so that's where the blasted things come from, is it? Stars above, if I saw it a working ship, I'd be sorely tempted to go show him what's what. Sigh. Probably best to leave him alone, though. More trouble than it's worth to mess with the anglerfish. Found a dark bramble seed on Timber Hearth. Bad business, Hatchland. Shirt will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction. There used to be a 5th planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the plant and scattered its pieces across space. If you don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading toward the same fate. Tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Found Nomai writing saying anglerfish are blind. Ha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Oh well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, Hatchley? Feldspar, how are you alive? Also, yeah, there we go. Already figured that one out. Happened to this anglerfish. Oh, skeleton, it was just like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eating the seed, and then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until, well, this happened. Gross, huh? Skeleton was a good find, keeps the fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up the camp here. Shouldn't I tell ground control? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kind of like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best it ever was. Been nice to have a break. I mean, I already know how, but Giant Steep's core, huh? That was a wild one. Since you're asking, you gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself yet, right? I already have. Tell you how, it feels kind of like cheating. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yup. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You'll want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering line in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Interesting. I mean, I've already done that, so I don't need to. I just wanted to see that. Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering line in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it, anyways. Where should I explore here? That's the spirit. Anywhere is good, but you should know that space is weird here, intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of these weird seeds? See there, with a little opening, it's just big enough to launch one through. Scout tracker will tell you the scout is in 2 places once, but don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. Seed looks all C, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. Had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space and dark bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring dark bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. Oh yeah, my ship thinks it's in 2 spots at once. And that scout's about to come storming right into us, isn't it? Yep, here it comes. I'm like, yep, there it comes. So he said there's a little flickering light over here. So he said this place should be mostly safe. I sure hope he's right. And there isn't another anglerfish out here. I do really want to check this out. Also, there's like an inside of this vine. Can I repair your ship? Nope. Thing's toasted. Yep. thing is toasted. How do you even get into this thing? I am also curious why there's an inside to this thing. Like, the fact you can get inside this vine in particular is a bit interesting to me, just to put it simply. Like, this is effectively a structured hallway. Wait a second. You can go somewhere in it. Am I outside? Where am I? Okay, I figured I was on Dark Bramble, but like... Oh, I'm on Dark Bramble's South Pole. Oh, that's sick. Okay, that's a neat little specialty that I never would have thought about. There's a literal spot on the South Pole that you can just land on and go into. Yeah, wow. That is actually kind of cool. Oh my god. Ha! And there's more out here too. Trip 4 entry, I'm gonna say not number 1. Crashes 3, boring crashes 0, personal best. Woohoo! Never thought I'd see one of those beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They're awfully useful back there. Maybe jellyfish could be useful here too. Ugh, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see what's in there tastes any better. That's supposed to be your hint to go inside. Yeah, that's supposed to be your hint that you can get inside, and you can walk right inside of here. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in life. Guess this jellyfish are only useful for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love Feldspar. Wow. So I really did skip a fair bit, other than having it like literally spelled out for me in the one spot. I kind of did skip a fair bit. Well, that's cool. That's actually really cool. I like that they would include something like this. This is like a, hey, good job at getting to Feldspar. You know that one little secret that you've been struggling with? Here's how. Like, I think that's really neat that they decided to do that. And it's also neat that it's like in the shape of effectively over-exploring something. Yeah. I'm going to be honest, I think for this run, now that we've done this, I feel like I'm done with this area. I mean, I know the vessel's in here somewhere, but I feel like I need more hints at where to go for that. And I'm not sure what to do other than ram my face against it until I get it right, which, I'm gonna be honest, doesn't feel like a fun solution, but if it is the solution, then I'll do it. I'd really rather not, you know? Also, yeah, it is good to know that from Feldspar, you can kind of get here real easily. So, yeah. Alright, hey, dude. I found something. Found the frozen jellyfish near your ship. Ah, so the old thing's still there, is it? That's where I first camped out after the crash. Now it's pretty cozy inside. It does lack the structural integrity and indomitable spirit of camping in the shelter of the very bones of your species that try to eat you, I suppose. Still, very cozy. Well, here we go. Cook me a nice little marshmallow as space comes to kill me. Alright, here comes space to kill us. I don't know where the light's gonna come from. We're dead, by the way, Feldspar, so you're aware. We're going to die in like 2 seconds. You know, for a moment there, it had me thinking Dark Bramble was the way out of it. I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. At that moment of, hold up. Wait a minute. Where is it? Oh my god. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yep. Awesome. Alright, well, we get to read our ship log, and then we get to figure something out. Question mark. Because, yeah. I mean, we did get a lot of ship log updates by talking to Feldspar. You know, speaking of that, I could go talk to, Command and be like, hey, I know where Feldspar is. Which would be right over here. Like, I think I know how to get there quickly. Oh, hi. Hey, look at this. The statue opened his eyes. Bet you wish you'd seen that happen, huh? Sorry, me too. Not even a little closer to understanding what's going on with this statue. Was there something you needed? Found Feldspar. You found Feldspar. And they're in Dark Bramble. Stars above, this is wonderful news. Thank you. Thank you for finding them. That Feldspar didn't immediately join you on your ship and return here is incredibly Feldspar of them. We were never entirely sure what Feldspar was thinking back then either. Still, we had to fish them out of that dreadful place with all haste. I'll radio Gossan and have them repair ship. Really should be Gossan who brings Feldspar home. Again, thank you. You can hardly imagine how profoundly happy I am to hear they're alive and unharmed. Well, I just sent somebody off to death. Where are the other travelers? Yup. No thanks, I'm good. You. I was just about to come find you. Look, you gotta see this. No, my statue's eyes are open. They, used to be closed. Probably should have started with that. Now they're open. We're not sure why they're open since no one actually saw it happen, but this is huge news. Someone saw Gabbro or maybe Ryback. Oh, stars. This is so exciting. It's making my stomach hurt. Well, I just wanted to see what would happen if I did that. Now I'm kind of like, oh crap. I may or may not have just sent somebody off to their death. Oh well. Let's get reading. Feldspar's camp, frozen jellyfish. That's really all we get. View entry. Feldspar is alive. They crashed their ship and is now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Feldspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in 2 places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same inside Dark Bramble. Feldspar doesn't sound overly eager to return to civilization. They've been enjoying the relative peace and quiet. Feldspar documented their attempts to eat this enormous jellyfish frozen in the ice. The outside was all rubbery and tough, possibly because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Feldspar decided to venture into the jellyfish's interior cavity to see if it tasted any better on the inside. After tasting the inside of the jellyfish, Feldspar concluded that these jellyfish are only useful for their insulation from electricity. Stuff we already knew. Stuff we already knew. So is it really down to I need to figure out where the black hole forge is? Nomai crafted warp cores of the black hole forge before delivering them to the Ash Twin. I'm betting there's a teleporter to the forge. That sounds like there's a teleporter to the forge. That sounds like there's a teleporter to the forge. Ember. Nope, I want Ash Twin. I know at this rate we're going to kind of be sitting around. We're at the point where the things that I think we have left are all particular or don't have anything. Don't have... Ah! Good job, autopilot. Good job. Oh my god! Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely. Alright, well, now we're in a universe where I never told them about Feldspar, so, you know, it's fine. Here we go. Get going. Don't fly directly into the sun, please. I do not want to deal with this again. Okay. Alright, just go on to it. And land. Ow. Okay, cool. We should be somewhere relatively safe. Now our goal is... Wait. Did I get here so early that the sandstorm hasn't even kicked up? That's hilarious. I got here so quickly the sandstorm isn't even going yet. How does that happen? I mean, it's cool. I get to watch it form. Where does it form? There it goes. That's sick. So there is a little bit of leeway on this place. So if I remember right, we're looking for the Brittle Hollow one. I'm literally going to just follow this and occasionally refuel. So that's all I'm going to be doing for a little bit, is just walking here, rambling, looking at how cool all of this is. I love that you literally walk at the speed of this, by the way, effectively. Because it's very neat to see. You know, I did just realize my angular velocity is going to pick up eventually, and I am going to be moving faster than this thing once a certain amount of this sand wears off. So, you know, interesting thing to note. Yeah, no, this is insane. Like, the amount of stuff this wants me to think about right now, or makes me want to think about right now, is huge, to say the least. Like, I literally could be thinking about a lot of this stuff for a while, to be honest. So I am happy that this game is so good. Like, this game actively makes me want to explore it. Even with me having to deal with one of my big fears of just, oh god, I am entirely defenseless against this thing. I have nothing I can do other than just hope and pray that I slide by it correctly. Awesome. Do. Wow, taking the whole lap around the planet. Yippee. Woo! Now that's another thing I want to check. I'm curious if there is anything at the North and South Pole of Ashland. Just because, like, I haven't done it yet. If there is. I don't think. I mean, seems to consistently be a thing at the North and South Pole of every planet. So, hi, you. I remember you. That's right. Have I stood on this yet, though? No. I do not remember this. But that's okay, because all this does is launch you out. Which is interesting, because that makes me think there's something special there. Alright, anyways, we will go after those in a moment. I'm interested to see. This point on the North Pole does the same thing. Right? Yeah, that's float. Yeah, that just pushes you. Ain't no way around it. So both of those are outs. I've yet to find the in, I think, to there. Right? This is Ash Twin, Ember Twins thing. This is the sun that I still can't get into, despite how hard I try. Yeah, because this should be the safe way in. But you can't get over there with all of this. So, you know, what do I do about that? Yippee. Float. Oh, like, wait a minute, I'm flying too fast. I think that's Timber Hearth. Yeah. I need to make it back to the ship real quick. Woo! Because, yeah, here's the thing. I haven't used all of the teleporters, I don't think, on here. So, you know, there is still a reason to go do this. Okay. Find you. Wander. Okay. Hold the phone. Too far, too far. Too far. There we go. I'm like, too far. I want to get in one of these. Specifically, Hollow's or Brittle Hollow. Which surprises me that they aren't revealing themselves yet. That's the Earth one. I forget what it's called. Timber Hearth, that's what it is. That one is. Come on. So, Timber Hearth, I believe the next one's Giant's Deep. And then Brittle Hollow. Right. Okay, you are... Are you... You might be. I can't tell which one you are because I don't understand well enough to know what that shape is. That might be Brittle Hollow. Maybe. I don't know from just the top of it which one is which. And yes, I know I'm being very inefficient this time around by just saying, like, look, we're going after a specific one. This one is totally, what's it called? That one's gotta be Giant Steep. Gotta be. Or I believe it is Giant Steep. Like, that looks like spinning top thing. Yeah, this one's totally Brittle Hollow. Okay, so now I'm curious if the main teleporter was what they were using, or if there was a secondary teleporter that was doing all of this. Sick. Okay, here we are. Now we await. Yep, you're gonna do that to me. Oh, I found a way to clip into the sand. It's not pleasant. It is not pleasant. Not pleasant at all. Nope. I'm good. Thank you. Here comes the sun. Okay, so I think I tried this. I think I've tried this one. I'm not sure if I have, but I think I have. Yep, that's gonna line up there. Because this is the warp core. We want to line up with Brittle Hollow. And I'm assuming there's a warp core that gets us in the center of Ember Twin, too. Now that I think about it. In fact, isn't there? Also, damn, I really did spend a lot of time on this one. Look, it is okay. I'm 90% sure this is intended, intentional, and expected. Just weird, to say the least. Okay, can you please get me... Yep. There's Giant Steep. Cool. Brittle Hollow should be next. Please. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very hopeful for where this is going to teleport me to. I was entirely correct. Oh my god. Ha! It did take me down here. It did take me to the Black Hole Forge area. I was right. Return warp state is charged. Step into the warp. Departure time. Arrival time not. Yeah, you can't depart and re-arrive so many times that it just saves you. Oh my god. Wow. Exit to surface. How about no? Yep, that's not happening. So, this is the way out of here. Yep. Interesting. Okay, so... God, that is really, really unnatural in the way that it's done. I'm hopeful that I can get up to there. Wait a minute. Have I put 2 and 2 together? We need to send the elevator down. Cautious went near the boarding area while the Black Hole Forge is in operation. Got it. Interesting, and there's nothing to put on here. Okay, I've connected some dots. I need to get onto the Hanging City, send it down, and then do what I just did. Which makes sense with how much time I took. That, yeah, no dur. Obviously. Ow. That was my legs. I mean, there's part of me who's like, screw it, we do it. But yeah, no dur that makes sense. Where was the Black Hole Forge, or the Forge controls? Black Hole Forge controls. Perfect, I landed exactly where I wanted to. Because yeah, I can go like this. That'll bring you down. Yup. And... Yup, that literally brings you right there. So it's do this, teleport in, and then go in. I love that they're making us use the teleporters. That's some genuine good thought process. I love that. I hate to say this. I'm gonna try to cheese. And if not, I'm also going to try to die. I'm like, if I cannot cheese, I'm going to try to die. So, one of the two is going to happen. Wait a minute. You can totally make it up here. Wait a minute! Oh my god! You do not need to do the teleporter at all, if you're capable. Wow. Okay, that's cheese. That's cheese. That's big cheese. I cheese so hard right there. Look, I knew the actual intended solution, I just didn't want to wait. Okay? Hello, Black Hole Forge! What are we up to in here? Yummy, yummy. Ooh, there's another statue here. Okay. And there's another one of those. Ship log updated. Black Hole Forge. Here you are. Oh, wow. This is keeping track of our aiming with something. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slight longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping into the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. That's funny. So Poke, who really loves precision. Hello there, Scroll. I mean, there's another one right here. Where am I taking this first black hole core, and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? White hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he is familiar with them. All the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin. Just to make sure Yara receives it. Of course you are. Interesting. Of note, Yara believes they spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that it was your understanding of the warp technology at first. No, Yara understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. That one's actually really interesting. Okay, so that brings us real close to the core. If I go that way, this brings us up. This brings us here. Is that really all there is here? There's got to be more. I mean, that just tells me where they go. That didn't really tell me much of anything special. It might have given me a hint as to where to go next. But, like, that's not very much. And I'm assuming this projection stone takes us to... what? Like, freaking... Here, let's see. What does this do? Timberhearth Ash Twin. I have good news, Yara. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued to have everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary and its design work is beautifully clever. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yara. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Interesting. The cores weren't ready. Poke doesn't believe the cores were ready. That is something of big note. I don't like that my ship is flying into space. I think it's because... oh yeah, my ship's on the Hourglass Twin, that's right. I'm like, wait a minute, where is my ship again? Right. So, the cores were made here somehow? Question mark? Uncertain. But then it... yeah. Interesting. Yeah, these are all the parts for the cores. All the parts for the cores. Alrighty, well, that definitely is an interesting one. I think we're gonna die again in a second here. Because, you know, once again, we're kind of running out of time. I'm really glad that you can actually do some pretty big cheese to end up back. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, let me just do this so that I reset, because I'm like, I think we're running out of time on this one anyways. God, yeah. I actually think I might be calling it a stream there. Just thinking about it, looking at it. I will go back and read things, see if I can't get a read on where to go. But otherwise, I think because my brain's tired, I've got a lot of work I still need to do, and I've got stuff I gotta go take care of soonerish. Yeah, that'll be our... I love how the quantum moon was there, and because I blinked, it teleported. I can word. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go read this, and then I think we will call it a day. What did we get? Black Hole Forge. Ooh. Ash Twin Tower designs. Okay. Black Hole Forge. Warp Tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. Warp receiver must be located in or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. The hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. All the warp towers were being constructed on Astron, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. Nomai named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. So, something about that. Diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its receiver. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact, they only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body center. This results in slightly longer warped windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window is immediately warped. So, my thought process is we need to go to Ash Twin and try to warp to Ash Twin. Like, maybe that's a thought process? I don't know. I don't know if I've tried that, is the thing. I don't know if there was anything there, but yeah. Ash Twin project. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Like, that's my main thought is now that we've gotten here, we quite literally go to Ash Twin, try to teleport. I'm so glad I found out the Black Hole Forge cheese, though. That legitimately was hilarious. I just jump up to an angled platform, jump up in. Yeah. I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to wonder if you're legitimately supposed to fly through the cactuses to get to the sun station, but, like, we're only missing a few key points. Oh, I still haven't seen this. Interesting. Yeah. I know I haven't seen that. And, yeah, yeah, I thought I did that, though. Yeah, like, I thought I looked at all of these. I thought I looked at those. Anyways, yeah. With that all said and done, let me see here. That's the wrong spot. But you know what? It works wonderfully. We got marshmallows to make. That's the wrong spot as well. Doo-dah. Doo-dah. Here we are. Boop-de-doo. Anyways, you know what? Today has been a good day of adventure. The first half of the first like hour and a half of the stream was me just being scared for my mind, and then the last 30 minutes was, hey, you know what? I want to try something different, unique, and special. So, I feel good, to be honest. I feel nice. Let's get that nice, wonderful charcoal. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everyone.